Alright, yo, what is going on, you guys? It's your boy Willie, and today we are here with a long and waited video because I have just purchased my 100th skin in Fortnite, and I said that I would make a skin and locker showcase when I hit 100 skins. So this video is going to be probably going to be pretty long because obviously I'm going to go through everything. So there's going to be timestamps on your screen now of different sections, so like the outfits, the pickaxes, the gliders, and then the emotes. So in case you want to skip to those times to see like something specific, then you've got every reason to. But so yeah, I purchased my 100th skin. My inventory, I think I worked out to be 1,957. I think 1,957, which is over $2,500. Would not recommend spending this amount of money, but I enjoy skins, and so don't do it, kids. Okay, guys. So here's the challenge that I'm actually doing. Right, I'm actually planning to get. Obviously, this is a challenge for you guys to do as well. Try and get us win, or like a solo win, or perhaps a duo win or something with every single skin in your inventory. Obviously, the more skins you have, the harder it is going to be. The reason why I'm making this video, obviously, because I have 100 skins. Same as I have to get 100. I'm challenging myself to get 100 solo wins per season. Obviously, my skin collection is just going to keep going up and up and up. So obviously, that means more and more wins each season. But gradually, it should get easier. Now, I think there's 55 days left of the season, and I have done 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, right? And I started this 3 days ago. So obviously I've got these 4 in one day, then I got this one, and then I got these 2 yesterday. So obviously now I need to start with these 2 and so on. So I'm aiming for 2 solo wins a day. Obviously, or more. If I could do more, then obviously that would be even better. But I'm going to release a video once I have gotten a win with every skin, and I'll actually show a little 10-second clip of every single win with every skin. Okay, so I guess obviously the first thing we should start off with would probably be the skins themselves. Now, bear in mind I have 100 of these, so it's going to take a little while. But first off, we have the Battle Hound. I bought this skin when it first ever came out, before the back bling was actually separate from it. I bought this skin. I've had this skin for months and months and months. A lot of these skins on here, the legendary ones, I bought when they first came out. So, then of course we have the Black Knight, which is probably one of my all-time favourite skins. Just mainly because of the rarity of it, and just because it looks fucking badass as hell. I do actually have the Red Knight as well, and I did buy that originally, but we'll get into that in a minute. Obviously, next we have the Carbide, which is part of Season 4, fully upgraded because I hit level 65. I have all the styles, all the lights, all the, let's get some pink on him. Let's make him look a little bit sexy. Next, of course, we have Chomp Senior. I'm a massive fan of sharks. I have to admit, I'm a huge fan of sharks. Everything that there is to do with a shark in this game, I currently own. Okay? That is a promise. I love sharks. Next, you have Criterion, which came out right at the end of the last season because it was all superheroes versus villains kind of thing. There was 2 of them. There was this one, and then there was this one down here, Oblivion. But yeah, I quite like this skin. It's clean. It goes a lot if you pair it with the Rex back bling. I think it actually looks pretty cool because the Rex back bling is green. So I think, I don't know. I just think that's a little. I just think it's cool. Next, we have the Cuddle Team Leader, also known as the Pink Care Bear. Now, I have to say pink because obviously there was another one that came out for July 4th, which is bright blue. Now, I do prefer this one. I didn't buy it. I didn't buy this skin when it originally came out. This is like one of the only few I didn't. My friend did, and I regretted not buying it. And then I went to Sri Lanka back in February, and then when it came back out, that was shortly after this skin came back out, as well as this guy. Shortly after they allowed the back blings to be separate. So, obviously I was, oh shit, I need to get the wings. I really want the wings. So, obviously, I had to buy the Care Bear. I had to do it. Next, we have the Dark Vanguard. I actually am a massive fan of this skin, just because with certain dance moves, the lights on her arms, make her look like, obviously, they stand out. You're like a fucking walking beacon. You're just asking to be shot if you wear this thing. But, anyway. Obviously, now we have the Dark Voyager, which is the Season 3? Yeah, Season 3, level 70. Also, something I didn't mention about the Black Knight is that those of you that don't actually know, if you didn't play back in Season 2, there was never 100 tiers in the original Battle Pass. There was only ever 70, and this guy was tier 70. There was no challenges to complete all your tasks. You literally just had to play the game or buy the rest. I'll admit, I bought the few, but I actually ended up earning the Black Knight. I physically wanted to earn it. I could have bought it, but I didn't. I bought a few tiers to get me up to it, and that's that. Of course, next we have the Drift. I literally just got him fully upgraded. So, of course, he has all the, there's the difference. If you look at his back, there's the stage 4, and of course, there's the stage 5 with all the pink, glowing eyes and all the pink. I just think it looks so fucking cool. Next, of course, we have Fate. This skin's okay. Ninja said something about it being his main skin, but I don't know. This skin's okay. I wouldn't go like overboard on it. I quite like the back bling she comes with. It's like the little purple ball. I'll show you after this. Next, we have Flytrap. Pretty ugly skin, to be fair. Don't really like the look of him, but I bought him because it's a legendary skin. I try and buy every legendary skin I can, but there's a couple in here that I don't have. Obviously, I don't have the Nutcracker, and I don't have the Magnus skin, which I am planning to buy when it comes back because I wasn't able to buy it at that current time. Next, of course, we have the Havoc skin, which is the first Twitch Prime skin. Of course, it came with two. It came with this and the purple one. Not really much to say about it. We have the Leviathan skin. I really don't like this skin. I'm going to be honest. I'm going to say it now. I really don't like it. Some people do. Some people don't. I am one of those people that don't. Of course, now we have the Love Ranger. You got to own this bad boy. I just like the look of this guy, and obviously, he comes with the wings, which look really good on certain outfits. But yeah, I'm a massive fan of this guy all around. Next, of course, we have the Moisty Merman from the Moisty Depths of the Backslot Studio B. Again, I don't really like this skin. I bought it when it first came out, refunded it, and then bought it back. So it's kind of a waste of a refund ticket, but I don't have any left now, so that sucks. But oh well. Of course, next we have the Oblivion skin, which of course does indeed go with the Criterion skin. I believe this is good and this is evil. I much prefer the Criterion skin over this one, but she looks pretty cool. I don't like the back blings that come with them. I think they're pretty, fucking stupid if you ask me. But there you go. Of course, next we have the Omega. I don't know why I have him naked, but I do actually have him fully upgraded as well with the light selection. I ended up reaching, I think, level 88 last season. So, got level 88. You unlocked for him fully all his armor and lights at level 80. So, I played a lot last season, and I'm already level 55, and I'm way ahead than I was last season. So I should be getting at least over level 90. I'm aiming for that 100, but don't know whether it's going to happen. Next we have Omen. Not really much to say about the skin. Bought it, played one game, got 100% win rate on it. Nothing much to say really. It's an okay skin. I like the cape that comes with him. Power Cord. Now, a lot of people really, really want this skin. They regret not buying it because she comes with a pickaxe on her back. I bought her obviously when she first came out because she was out for 2 days, like all the new items are, and then she was out the day after that. I think with another skin. I don't remember what the skin was, but she was out for 3 days. And I bought her the first time she came out just because, I thought the guitar on her back looked so fucking cool. I couldn't. So now we have the C-Day skin, or Raptor, as it's actually called, but, me and my friends know it's the C-Day skin, because unless you watch C-Day, then you won't understand, but those of you that do watch C-Day, this is his main skin. It's the only skin he ever uses. This is actually the first skin I actually ended up getting my first solo win with, which was 8 kills, was using this guy. And of course we have the Raven, not much to be said. It's just a dope looking skin. Looks really cool with the eyes. It just looks like a fucking badass, really. See, now we have the Red Knight. I did actually buy her when, I think, back in Season 2, because this was in the shop the last day of Season 2 and the first day of Season 3, and that is when I bought the skin. But obviously it's returned recently, so it's not so rare anymore. This is basically like one of the only rare skins I had, obviously, as well as the Season 2 skins like the Black Knight. But I was quite pissed off when his skin came back, but oh well, what are you going to do? Obviously now, we have the Rex. You know, I was a massive fan of dinosaurs as a kid, so you know that's my reason for justifying to buy this skin, and I just think it looks so fucking hilarious that I couldn't not. Obviously now we have the Rose Team Leader because I do own Save the World. Those of you that don't know, I believe it's over now until August 1st, which should be tomorrow, because I'm hopefully going to get this video up the day I'm recording it, which is 31st of July. If not, then apologies, but you should already know if you play this game that Save the World is 50% off. But I mean, I bought Save the World months ago. You know, I paid 50 quid for it, got the high, not the £30 one, the £50 one, which is like the super deluxe bone or whatever, I don't know. But anyway, you got this skin, I quite like her, she's pretty sick, back bling's pretty cool. Next we have the Sky Stalker. This skin's okay. I saw this skin leaked, and I actually thought it was, oh my god, I have to get this skin, but when it came in the shop, it didn't look as good as I would have hoped, as like what it did when it was leaked. But I mean, it's still pretty cool, I still bought it anyway. I still like it, it's just not as cool as it could have been, you know. Obviously, next we have the Reaper, more formerly known as John Wick. Now, there's not really much to say about its skin. You know, tier 100 of season 3. I think it looks really funny with some certain dance moves, like the more camp dance moves, like True Heart and you know all the kind of all the kind of dance moves. But yeah, I quite like it though. It's clean. Next, obviously, you have the Visitor. Now, obviously, last season, you got that last season from completing 7 weekly challenges. I actually got this on the day that the week 7 challenges were released, which I believe was back on a Wednesday. I'm not sure if they changed it then, but the challenges used to be on a Wednesday, but now they're on a Thursday. Don't know when they changed it, but I got it when it came out. I quite like it. You know, I'm not the massive fan of it. I feel as though it could have been a little bit cooler, but you know, what are you gonna do? So next we have Triceratops. I actually bought this skin when it first came out as well, because this skin came out and then this skin came out shortly after. I do like this skin. I didn't like it when I first bought it, but now it's kind of grown on me. Just because it's red. You don't have many red skins in the game. Just pretty cool, really. So next we have the Valor, which I think was like the tier 70 of season 4. Never really liked this skin. Still don't really like her. I think she's kind of ugly. Just not a fan, to be honest. Next we have Vertex. He's okay, I suppose. You know, he was a superhero from last season. Again, I bought him because he's a legendary skin. I try and get every legendary skin that comes available. So of course I had to justify getting this guy as well. Next we have Warpaint. Again, it's the same as this skin, another Save the World skin. That's what they gave you. Obviously, these skins got leaked months and months and months ago. No one knew how you got them. It was rumoured that these were going to be Save the World skins, and they were right. So, I don't mind this guy. Kind of looks like a B-Tech Skull Trooper just because of his face. But apart from that, it's pretty solid. Next, we have Wukong. I bought this skin again when it first came out. I really like this skin just because I thought it was so cool. The amount of detail, because when this skin came out, it didn't have a lot of detail. Skins didn't have that much detail, because obviously you had skins like this, and this. You didn't really have that much attention to detail like you do in the skins nowadays. So it's pretty cool. I like it. And then obviously then later on added the I think the Royal Knights flag back bling. I think that's pretty cool. That they gave it a back bling. Next you have Abstract. Nothing really to say about its skin. Again, I bought it when it first came out. It's okay. Not one of my favourite skins, but it's okay. Obviously, next we have the Alpine Ace. So I can basically do these at the same time. I have the Great Britain one as well. I do like this one. Obviously, I had to buy Great Britain just because I'm British. I do regret not buying more of these guys. If they come back, I will certainly be buying more. I don't have the female versions, so obviously I want to buy the female versions as well. Just because the Germany one. If I can remember, I'll put a picture up on screen. The Germany one looks really cool, just because it's like white, and I just think it looks so sick, and I regret not getting it. Next, of course, you have Mr. T, but obviously his real name is Bandolier. This guy is one of my favourite skins. Definitely a solid skin, really like him. You don't see him that often, which is a shame, but, it's pretty cool. Next, obviously, you have the Battle Hawk, which was, I think, season 4, like right at the beginning, because you got him with the carbide. Don't really like him, never used him, not a fan. Next, of course, we have the Blue Striker, which not a lot of you people probably know how you get this, but it's the second PS4 skin. Of course, if you have a PS4 and obviously you sign it with Fortnite, then you get PS4 exclusive skins. I do have both of them. This is the second one. The other one's further down, and I'll show you that in a bit. Pretty solid. I quite like it. Next, of course, we have the Bright Gunner. Now, I purely bought this skin just because it came with a unicorn back bling that was rumoured to come with a Bright Bomber, but it came with a Bright Gunner instead. And obviously it's got a teddy bear on the front of it, and hearts and rainbows and all that lovely stuff. Next we have Burnout. I quite like it. It's just clean, simple, you know, leather jacket. You know, obviously he's got the helmet on. Looks pretty badass. I really like the Red Line skin, the one that's in this season, the female version of this. I like them both. They're both pretty sick. See, next we have the Elite Agent. I think was like a tier 70 or tier 80 for season 3. Yeah, season 3. I don't really like this skin, to be honest. I mean, it's just, I don't know, it's just too bland for my eyes. I've never really liked it. I've used it once, and I believe I got a win with it straight away, and just never like used it again. I know you see a lot of like pro players using this, like in tournaments and stuff, but Lewis is actually a fan of this skin, but I just simply don't like it. Now, obviously, next we have the Fireworks Team Leader, also known as the Blue Care Bear. I mean, you know, what else can I say? You know, Stars and Stripes. It's for July 4th. I had to get it just because it looks so derpy. I just gotta love his face. Now, Charlie or Cats is actually a massive fan of this skin. He non-stop rocks it. So if you see any video with Charlie in it or Cats, chances are that he will be using this skin. Now, next we have the Fun Cops. This is probably one of my all-time favourite skins. I wanted this skin for ages, but obviously this came out back when I wasn't buying skins. And obviously, once I discovered, you know, buying skins and obviously got a job and was able to afford all these skins, then, you know, I bought this guy as soon as he came back. I just think it's I just think it's sick. Next, you have Gumshoe. When I saw this skin getting leaked, I was tempted to make this my main skin, but I've never ever had any good luck with it. Every time I put it on, I always seem to just get, you know, destroyed in some sort of bullshit way, so I refuse to use her. Next, you have the Highland Warrior. Don't really like her. Think she's pretty ugly. She's got the little shield that comes with the back though, so, you know, don't really like her though. Next, you have the Huntress. Tier 1, Season 5. Not really much else to say. She's okay, I guess. Now we have the Mission Specialist. You know, Season 3, you know, Spaceman Sam guy. And obviously we have the Moonwalker as well. I prefer her to him, but I don't really like either of them, so. Next, we have Noir. I didn't actually get the other guy. I only got Noir, just because I think he looks cooler. And I didn't have that many V-Bucks back then. I was already like on a budget, and I'd always sort of gone over the budget, so I bought her and him at the same time. I didn't see the point in getting the other guy. If he comes back, I might get him. Probably not, though. Next, we have the Rabbit Raider. I truthfully don't like this skin at all. But, I mean, obviously, because it's rarity, you know, I'm glad I got it. I wish I would have got the Bunny Brawler, but I didn't. I got the Rabbit Raider instead. Obviously, again, Cats or Charlie loves this skin. I also have this skin in Save the World, and it looks really weird because he doesn't have the face mask on. Pretty cool. You know, obviously, you got the fucking great egg thing that comes with him, but I never use that. But, yeah, it's not bad. Next, you have Rapscallion. Pretty solid skin. Not really much to say. Redline, obviously one of my favourite skins. I actually really like this skin. I was tempted to main this skin, but I'm not too sure because it's a Battle Pass skin. But anyway, I really like the skin. Reef Ranger, literally only just come out. Not much to say. Haven't really had the chance to use her, just because I've been doing a challenge that, you know, obviously like I spoke about at the beginning of the video, that I'm doing with every skin, win with every skin. You know, haven't really got a chance to use her, but there you go. Next, you have the Rogue Agent. First starter pack skin, Halo skin. Don't really like it, but I mean, you got for 600 free V-Bucks with it, so I can't complain. Next, you have the Rust Lord. You know, everyone knows this skin. Everyone just envisions this guy with the Take the L dance. Triggering skin, just a loot goblin, really. Next, you have the Scoundrel, obviously the male counterpart of the Rapscallion. I bought this skin because he had the safe on his back, and the safe actually opens, but I prefer this skin as a skin, but I've got this skin because of the back bling. Next, we have the Sparkle Specialist. This is, again, probably one of my top 2 favourite skins ever released. This was a Season 2 skin, And I believe it was tier 53. Could be wrong on that. Don't really know. Season 2 was so long ago now, but I think it was like tier 53 or tier 62 or something like that. But it wasn't quite as high as the Black Knight, but it was, it was up there. It's still a really nice skin. Next you have the squad leader. Not really much to say. I think this skin was a kind of a letdown, really. No one ever uses him. He's the tier 70 or 80, or maybe even 60 of season 4. Not really much to say. Pretty bland. Tattoos look pretty cool. That's about it. Next you have Steel Sight, which has the thickest booty I've ever seen, apart from the Bunny Brawler. When I first bought this skin, I was like, holy shit, she's thick. Next, of course, you have the Sub Commander, which is, again, a Twitch Prime skin, same as the Havoc. They came out at the same time. Not a bad looking skin. Just got him running around with a pink beret or purple beret on his head with a purple headset. Don't look too bad, to be fair. Next, of course, you have Sunstrider, which is part of the Season 5 Battle Pass. Of course, she's thick. Pretty solid skin. I think I've only used her a handful of times, but yeah, she's not bad. Next, you have the Suntan Specialist, which it literally only just came out in the shop. I don't think it's in the shop now, but it was in the shop the last couple of days. I quite like him. Something you'd find funny about this skin is if you actually do certain dances, you can't actually see my mouse, but the little pouch on his side, if so, like, it bends his legs, the pouch actually goes through the bottom of his leg. So if next time you see it at the shop, or if you have this skin, just try like certain dance moves with it, and you'll see what I mean. Next, you have Technique. Season 4. Don't really like the skin. It's okay, but not a massive fan. Obviously, next we have the legendary Tomato Head, Rip Tomato Town. Tim the Tap Man wears this skin quite a lot. I bought this skin, and Shania bought this skin as well at the same time because she wanted to match me. Obviously he's got a massive head, which makes him really easy to spot. The hitboxes don't change, same as the Care Bear, but it doesn't stop me from being spotted easier. Next, of course, we have the Trailblazer, which is the second Twitch Prime skin. I don't really like the skin, it's too bland. But, I mean, it's Twitch Prime and it's a free skin, so you can't complain. Next, we have Ventura. I actually really like this skin. I actually only bought this skin recently, I think when it came back at the end of Season 4. Because it was the last skin. It was the last skin in the shop of Season 4. So, obviously, it was in the shop for Season 5 as well. I actually really like the skin just because they got updated. And, obviously, they now come with, like, massive capes. Which, for Ventura and Venturion. I much prefer Ventura, but Venturion's pretty cool. See, next we have Wingman, which is the second starter pack. This guy's pretty dope. I have 100%. I think I had 100% win ratio with this guy as well. Just because, he looks so clean, looks so simple, but yet, like, incredibly effective. Next we have Zoe. Not even going to talk about the skin. Don't like it, can't stand it. Get off my screen. Next, we have Absolute Zero. Now, obviously, I have collected these skins, the white ones, just because there's not many white skins, realistically. I know you have this chick, but, there's not many white skins. I think they all look pretty cool. I think this guy looks like CD in the third, for those who know who he is. Pretty solid skin. Obviously, you have the Arctic Assassin to go with Absolute Zero. The female counterpart of him. She looks pretty dope. I believe Mitch Jones uses her quite a lot. I believe this is his skin, so yeah, pretty cool. But so now we have the Blue Squire Season 2 Battle Pass again. You got this, I think, because obviously in every season Battle Pass you get given a skin at tier 1. This was said skin. It's pretty cool. Don't really use him. A friend of mine used to main him all the time, or used to main the female counterpart, which I'll get to in a minute. But yeah, it's not a bad skin. Obviously, now we have the Blue Team Leader, which is the first PS4 exclusive skin. I actually really like this skin just because it's so clean, and again, it's a white skin. You don't really see that many white skins, so I'm a massive fan when it comes to, like, big white outfits. Next, you have the Brawler, some Russian bitch. Pretty cool. Nothing much to say, really. Next, you have the Brilliant Striker. I just think she looks really fucking cool, which is like how all the colours, like, pulsate up her legs and, up her body and... just obviously on the back as well. Just think it looks pretty cool. Obviously, now we have the Bright Bomber. Everyone probably owns the Bright Bomber by now. Or everyone knows about the Bright Bomber. It's been in the shop so many times. It's a solid skin. It always reminds me of, like, a try. Every time I see this skin, I always think of, like, they're like try hard. Next, we have the Clinical Crosshair. She's the only football skin I did actually purchase, just because I didn't see the point in purchasing anyone else. Obviously, you know we got the number 69 on the back. I did actually change this to how many solo wins I've got, which I should actually do, which I believe is 42, I think. But yeah, she's got the white outfit on at the minute. You know, we repping that Poland, boys. Then now we have Dazzle. I actually really like this skin just because she stands out like a sore thumb. You know, fluorescent orange. She looks pretty cool with the pink guitar on her back. It's a pretty cool setup. Now, obviously, we have Diecast. You know, this dude looks pretty sick. I do actually want to get the female counterpart to her, which I believe is called Chromium. I never actually got her. You know, I've never actually... Every time she's come to the shop, I've never actually had V-Bucks to buy her. So, which kind of sucks, but, you know, I'll get her eventually. So, now we have Dynamo. You know, Mexican wrestler, just looks fucking badass. You know, the female version. I do have the male version as well. You know, the spikes on the boot. You know, just like, ooga booga. Mexican kind of chick. Now the First Strike Specialist, which is actually one of the first original outfits to ever release in the game. I didn't buy it when it first came out, but it's actually a really old skin. It comes back quite a lot, but, you know, it's still one of the first skins to ever have been released. Next we have Hyperion, which is Dazzle's male counterpart. You know, just think it looks pretty cool. I got her, so I thought I may as well get him. Next, of course, we have LeBron James, or his real name is Jump Shot. You know, pretty cool. Nothing much to say, really. Just pretty dope skin. Next, we have Master Fury, which is obviously Dynamo's male counterpart. You know, another Mexican wrestler. You know, got tattoos, spikes on the wrists, on the feet, and whatnot. Next, of course, we have Munitions Expert, which is actually the 100th skin I bought. I actually bought this skin. I believe it's in the shop now. It is, yeah. It's in the shop now. So I actually really like her. You know, I've wanted to buy her for a while. Looks pretty solid. Got no complaints. Obviously now we've got the Recon Specialist, which obviously goes with the Arctic Assassin and Absolute Zero. You know, just because, you know, again, a white skin. So now we have the Royal Knight, which is figures like the tier 15 or 20 of Season 2. Obviously the Blue Squire's female counterpart. This is the skin that my friend always used to main. You know, she's actually, not being racist, but she's actually got brown skin, which is something that you don't see in a lot of skins. So if you see a skin with brown skin, chances are not many people have it, especially a female version. Because obviously I know you have the two males here, but the female brown skins aren't actually very popular. So chances are it's probably going to be rare. Next, you have Snorkelops. You know, obviously, this is Dakota's skin. You know, I've never really liked it personally that much. You know, but it's not bad skin. You know, I've got no complaints. Next, we have Special Forces, which is obviously Brawler's male counterpart. You know, some Russian dude. He actually just Chinese in the face, though. But it might be a Chinese outfit, but I'm just guessing by the beret that he's Russian. Next, we have Survival Specialist. Again, one of my favourite skins. She's just really clean. You know, obviously a really old skin. She came out, you know, back in October. Again, didn't buy her then. I bought her, I think, back in February or March, something like that. But she comes back quite often. Obviously, this skin, Commando, it doesn't come out very often. I think it's only been out sort of 3 or 4 times. You know, it looks like a reg skin, but it's not a reg skin. I've actually got another skin that looks very similar to a reg skin. Next, we have the Devastator. Nothing much to say. I mean, he's the Devastator. You know, what are you going to do? Obviously, next we have Light Show and Night Light. I actually really like them both. I think this guy's hilarious because the pink on the back of his head, it actually shines up a lot more in-game than it does here. I don't know why it's so dull. They might have dulled it down, actually, but it used to be, like, fluorescent on the top of his head. A bit like her hair, you know. They might have changed it so it's not so, you know, fluorescent. But, you know, still pretty cool. But see, now we have the Scarlet Defender. Pretty dope. Don't like the male version, but I like her. She looks pretty sick. Again, white. You know, she's got the white trousers on. Can't complain. So now we have the Sergeant Green Clover. You know, St. Paddy's Day skin. February 17th. So it shows you how long ago I bought this skin. I think it only comes back like once, maybe twice. Pretty exclusive skin. You know, don't really like her, but I mean, you know, it's St. Paddy's Day. She's got the little fucking hat on top of red. Pretty cool. Star Spangled Ranger and the Star Spangled Trooper. You know, these are probably some of the longest named skins I have, I think, apart from this guy. But yeah, they're pretty cool. You know, obviously July 4th skins. Got no complaints. Pretty dope. I just had to buy them just because I knew they wasn't going to come back. So, fuck it, why not? Obviously now we have the Tower Recon Specialist, which actually looks exactly like a red skin. The only difference is these little white things on her trousers. That is actually the only difference in between this skin and the red skin. You know, like she might have like different details as well on her trousers, but mainly it's the white things on her trousers that tell the difference. So last but not least, we have Whiplash, the so-called try-hard skin. Every time you see this skin, you know you're going to be up for a fight. But yeah, I think she's pretty solid. Of course, she's thick as well. So yeah, pretty good. Okay, and now we are on to the back blings. You know, obviously I'm just going to quickly scroll through these because obviously if I have the outfits, then obviously I'm going to have the back blings to them. So of course we've got Backup Plan, which is the Twitch Prime Havoc skin. Battle Shroud, which goes with Omen. Black Shield, which goes with the Black Knight. Crested Cape, which goes with the Battle Hound. Cuddle Bow, which goes with the Pink Care Bear. Dark Matter, which goes with the Dark the Spaceman of Season 3. And Dark Void, that goes to the other one, Dark Vanguard. Oh, Dark Voyager is this one, and Dark Vanguard is this one. Deflector, that's Criterion. No, not Criterion. Vector or Vertex. Yeah, Vertex is back bling. Destabilizer, that's Oblivion's back bling. Fish Tank, which is Leviathan's back bling. Hatchling, which is Triceratops' back bling. Iron Cage goes with the Raven. Last Gasp, I believe, goes with the Sky Stalker. Oh yeah, part of the Sky Stalker set. There you go. Love Wings, you know, you gotta have the Love Wings. Tank goes with the Moisty Merman. Offworld Rig, this actually goes with the Visitor skin. Ominous Orb goes with the Fate skin, just because I think it looks really cool. You know, if you put this on any skin, it looks like she's from like outer space or something. Pursuit, I believe, is the War Paints, the purple Save the World skin. I believe that's his back bling. Next we have the Raptor Satchel, because, you know, it goes with the Raptor. Next we have the Red Shield, obviously goes with the Red Knight. Royal Flags goes with Wukong. Scaly goes with the Rex. Obviously, you know, we got the shark fin. You know, it looks pretty cool. You can basically put that on anything. It looks fucking funny. 6-string. This is the thing that a lot of people want. Why a lot of people want Power Cord, just to have this back bling, just because it looks pretty dope. Obviously now we have Skirmish, which goes with the Rose Team Leader. Stabilizer, that goes with Criterion. Air Tank, you got that with the Reef Ranger. Obviously the Alpine accessories. You know, Great Britain and normal. Next you have Astro. I don't know what that goes with. I think that's just the Season 3 back bling. Blasting Cap, this goes with the Fireworks Team Leader, or the Blue Care Bear. Blue Shift, this goes with the male PS4 skin. Bogey Bag, this goes with the Wingman. Bright Bag, this goes with the Bright Gunner. Buckler, that goes with the Highland Warrior. Burgle Bag, that goes with Rapscallion. Catalyst, I believe, goes with either the Elite Agent or it's just like a spare back bling. Clue Finder, that goes with the Noir skin I bought. Confidential Case, that goes with Gumshoe. Goodie bag, goodie bag, that goes, you know, that was a back bling from last season. Hard Boiled, again, that goes with the Rabbit Raider. Pool Party, obviously just a back bling from this season. Rescue Ring, that goes with the Suntan Specialist. Rust Bucket, you know, it's actually a free back bling that was available for 3 days, just because there was so much downtime over the game and within like a week that they actually put this in the shop for free. So, you know, if you played during those 3 days, you would have got it. If not, then obviously, you know, you're never going to be able to get it again. Obviously, now we've got a special delivery, which is the pizza box, which goes with the Smart Head guy. Steel Cast goes with Steel Sight. Strongbox, which is the safe I was on about for the Rapscallion male counterpart. I can't remember what his name is. Tag Bag, that goes to the Abstract. True North. I'm not gonna lie, I have no idea what that goes with. Uplink, this was just part of this season's back bling. Obviously Ventura Cape and Venturan Cape, you know, the capes look pretty sick, you can put them on anything. These actually pair up really good with the Love Ranger, which is actually something to try out if you have those. Obviously got the birthday cake, you know, because Fortnite has just turned 1, so I've done all the challenges, got the birthday cake back bling. Kind of sticks out like a sore thumb, because when you go down, you can still see the flames. Like the other like if you knock someone with this on, you can still see the flames out of sort of everything, so, you know. The Precision, you know, obviously Season 3 back bling. Obviously got the Royal Shield and the Squire Shields of the these guys. You know, it's literally the same shield. I don't know why, you know, but it is. And of course, last but not least, we have the standard issue, which I think that came with Twitch Prime. Not too sure though. Okay, onto the pickaxes we go. Obviously, the first we are starting off with AC/DC, which was a season 2 pickaxe, which is actually again one of my all-time favorite pickaxes. Now they recently turned this down, just because it used to be incredibly fucking loud, and they finally turned it down 3 seasons later. So well done, Epic. Next we have the Bite Mark pickaxe. You know, pretty cool. Bought this skin ages ago, again to go with the Triceratops skin. Bottom feeder. You know, I've always liked this skin. Pickaxe is pretty cool, pretty dope pickaxe. Always liked it. Chomp Jr. again, shark. You know, this pickaxe is actually a lot smaller than every other pickaxe in the showcase, apart from this one. This one's been shrunk now as well. Oh, they've all been shrunk. Okay, never mind. Scrap that. Obviously now we have Chomp Jr. You know, because it's a shark. You know, it looks pretty dope. Gotta love sharks. Bought this pickaxe absolutely months ago. Next, you have Death Valley, which is one of the very first pickaxes to be brought out into the game. Whenever you need a skull on a stick, the Death Valley pickaxe is there for you. So, I mean, you know, when are you not going to need that? Disco Brawl or the C-Day pickaxe, because, you know, this is what C-Day runs all the time. It's a pretty solid pickaxe. I don't really like how big it is, but, you know, what are you going to do? Eva, you know, the Season 3 Battle Pass pickaxe, which is actually animated, which I believe they updated to make it animated, as you can see. When you're using it in-game, it does all these actions. Okay, now we have the Onslaught pickaxe. You know, is the Tier 100 challenge. You had to get to a certain level, you know, unlock Omega so far before you actually got the chance to get this pickaxe. Next you have the Oracle Axe, which goes, obviously, you know, pretty well with the Omens. Pretty dope. It goes well with the Fate's back bling, just because you have this little crystal on her back. It's pretty sick. Party Animal, always love this pickaxe. The fact that it's so huge puts me off a little bit, but it's still a really nice pickaxe. Next you have Pig Squeak, one of my favourite pickaxes of all time. You know, you gotta love this pickaxe, just because it squeaks. Next you got the Pink Flamingo. You know, nothing really to say. This pickaxe is so old, and I've had it for so long. Don't even remember when I bought it. Next you have the Pot of Gold, which is obviously the I don't really like this pickaxe. A lot of people love it, but I'm not a massive fan of it. It was obviously the St. Patrick's Day thing. Got it when I've got the Sergeant Green Clover. It goes well together, but not a massive fan. Obviously, you have Rainbow Smash. I did actually buy this pickaxe when it first came into the shop. I fell in love with it instantly. This is way back when back in Season 3, when the first solid gold came out. So back then, not the V2, not the V3, you know, way back in the original solid gold was when I bought this pickaxe. Next you have the Renegade Roller. You know, it's okay. Not a massive fan, but, you know, it's okay. It's okay. Next you have the Rift Edge, which obviously you get from, you know, completing up to stage 4 of the Drift. So you get the golden jacket. Not the pink highlights that I've got, but just the golden jacket. I actually really like this pickaxe. It's one of the best free pickaxes I think this game has ever brought out. I'm a massive fan of this pickaxe. I love it to pieces. So now we have Trusty number 2, which was part of the Season 3 Battle Pass. Never really used it. Of course, it's Trusty number 3. I meant Trusty number 2. I don't know what I said, but anyway. Of course, this is John Wick's pickaxe because he kills 2 people with a pencil in the film. Next, we have Airfoil. Pretty standard pickaxe. Not bad. Pretty clean. Kind of like it. Anarchy Axe. This is one of my favourite pickaxes in the game. Obviously, this came out when the pink guitar chick. Oh, what's the fucking name? Anyway, I can't think of her name, but this came out and it sounds pretty cool as well. So it sounds like a guitar, you know, it sounds like a guitar strum. We've got the Excalibur again, Season 2, pretty cool pickaxe. You know, gotta love it. Axaroni, which came out when the Tomato Head came out. You know, ripped Tomato Head and all that sort of shit, but pretty cool. Balloon Axe, obviously, you know, you get this from Season 5, pretty cool. Right, okay, now obviously we have the Batsicle, you know, pretty solid pickaxe. I've wanted this pickaxe for ages, never actually bought it way back when it first originally came out, but, you know, it's pretty solid. Gotta like it, because obviously it makes the same noise as the scythe. Normally you pull it out, but when you swing it, it makes the same sound as the scythe, so can't complain. Next we have the Carrot Stick. I don't even really want to talk about this pickaxe. I regret buying it 100%. It's for Easter. I definitely 100% regret buying this pickaxe. Next you have the Cliffhanger, pretty cool pickaxe. It also sounds like the scythe, pretty cool. Next you have the Crimson Axe, which obviously, you know, got released when the Red Knight came back out. So of course I had to buy it. Director's Cut. I don't really know why I bought this, I just did. So now we have the Dragon Axe, which came out when Wukong came out, which is a pretty, you know, the pickaxe isn't too bad. I quite like it. Next we have the Empire Axe, which, you know, it's just such a clean pickaxe, so cool. A lot of detail in such a tiny little model. Obviously, next we have the Fated Frame, which I actually really like. Again, is one of those that kind of sounds a bit like the Scythe. Pretty cool, got no complaints. Gale Force, Season 4 pickaxe. Neon Glow Stick, obviously, you know, it's like a lightsaber. Instigator, Twitch Prime skin. Lollipopper, which was Season 4. You know, don't really like this pickaxe, never have, probably never will. Next we have the Lug Axe, which is obviously a lug nut. This is from Season 5. So, you know, this is only recent. Not a bad pickaxe, just pretty standard. Next we have the Magnifying Axe, which I don't know why, but I find this really funny. I actually really like this pickaxe because everything actually zooms in once you look through the lens. Next we have Night Owl, which I got when I got the Rapscallion and the Burglars outfits, just because I think it looks pretty cool. Next you have the Persuader, which I actually got when I bought the Silver Russian dude, not Chromium, her male counterpart. I've had this pickaxe for a long time. Next you have Plunger, you know, which is obviously Ninja's pickaxe. If you don't know the story behind the pickaxe, then Ninja was basically complaining there was nothing in the shop. He said there was nothing new in the shop. He said that he would even buy a plunger if they released it into the shop. So the next day they released this, a plunger with a katana through it, and called it Plunger because of what Ninja said. Obviously, next we have the Positron, which is Carbide's pickaxe. You know, pretty solid, not too bad. Next we have the Pulse Axe, which I believe was from Season 3, I want to say, but I'm not actually too sure because I don't see many people with this pickaxe, but I quite like it. It's not too bad. Next we have the Razor Edge. This came out at the same time as the Vertex skin did. Pretty cool. Next we have Sawtooth. Pretty standard pickaxe. Not too bad. I believe this was part of a battle pass. I want to say this is part of Season 3, but I'm not too sure. Next we have Silver Fang. This came out when Battlehound came out. Pretty cool. Never really used it. The only thing is, like, what puts me off is how big it is. Ski Boot. I bought this absolute months ago. You know, because obviously I used to go skiing when I was younger. So, you know, obviously I had to buy this. Next you have the Spectral Axe. I actually have the glider to go with this. You know, it's pretty cool. Gotta love it. Next you have the Spiky Axe. You know, it's just pretty cool. Just simple. Looks pretty solid. Next you have the Stop Axe. You know, this came out when the Bandolier skin came out, also known as Mr. T. Never really used it. It's okay though. Tat Axe, obviously, you know, this was the this came out when the Care Bear came out, and the Love Ranger, and all those. Pretty sick. Also got the Tenderizer, which was a Twitch Prime skin, which is, you know, pretty cool. Not too bad for a free pickaxe. Next you have the Tendril, which came out with Flytrap, came out. Its pickaxe is okay. Wouldn't go overboard on it, but you know. Go away, Harry. Next, you have the Vuvuzela, obviously, and the Elite Cleat, which are both the football pickaxes. I ended up buying both of them just because, you know, why not? Next, we've got the Icebreaker, pretty solid pickaxe, clean and simple. Next, you have Lucky, which is basically just a default pickaxe with just a lot of smiley faces on it. I really like it. Next, you have the Victory Lap, which is obviously this pickaxe. To go with the... I actually think it goes really well. I never noticed a smiley face on it. Right in the middle. Obviously, this goes with the Red Lion skin, but actually got released with Whiplash. But, you know, anyway, either way, I like it. And obviously, then you have the default pickaxe. So now we have the gliders. Obviously, here, first and foremost, we have Mr. Laser Chomp, the cutest shark in the fucking game. I just love this glider so much. Ever since I bought it when it first came out, I have not used another glider since. Now, next we have the Royal Dragon. You know, this is the first legendary glider that got released. Little fun fact, this was actually 2,000 V-Bucks when this glider got released, and this was only 1,500. I think because people complained that 2,000 V-Bucks, basically £20, is a lot to pay for a glider that you only use for maybe about 25 seconds in the game. But, I mean, I bought them both anyway, because why not? Next, you have the Bear Force one. I actually quite like this glider. Pretty cool. You know, when you actually use it, you actually see the whole thing. Because normally, like, in your point of view with the glider, you'll only see up to maybe... You can't see my mouse, but... up to where the glider actually attaches to its back. You can only normally see up to there, but obviously with this, it makes your POV a lot larger, so you can actually see more. There's a little tip for you. Next, you have the Cloud Strike. You know, I really, really like this glider. It's fucking sick. It's really old, but it's so cool. Obviously, next you have Conquest, which is so loud, and is such a, you know, it takes ages to deploy. Season 5, got llamas ahead. It's not too bad. Next, you have Deep Space Lander, you know, the black spaceship. I didn't buy the white one, just didn't see the point. You know, got the black one, so why would I do both? Next we have Get Down, which is part of the Season 2 Battle Pass. You know, I really like this glider. This is probably one of my all-time favourites. Next we have Hang Time, which actually does play the music. It actually does play music when you deploy this. So, you know, got no complaints. Next we have High Octane, which was the Season 100 challenge. When you unlock John Wick in Season 3, this is what the challenges were for. Pretty solid glider. I mean, it's a free one. Whenever you press left and right, obviously, you know, that the lights indicate according to which direction you're going, which is pretty cool. Next you have Intrepid, which is incredibly loud, the same as the other one. I believe it's this one down here. Yeah, two of them are really fucking loud. Never really liked them, never really used them. Next you have Planetary Probe, which isn't a bad glider, I suppose. You know, it's got golden front. Not too bad. Next you have Pterodactyl, which is one of my all-time favourite gliders, just because it's so cool. You know, again, I'm a massive fan of dinosaurs, so. Next you have the Rusty Rider, which is one of my, again, probably my most favourite glider ever to be released in the game, just because it looks so fucking badass. You know, spikes, obviously, you know, you can pretend that's blood coming down it, but we all know it's paint. Obviously, you've got flames, and flames actually come out of the 4 exhausts at the back, which is really fucking cool. Next you have Slipstream, which I believe this is a Twitch Prime glider. Next you have Split Wing, which came out with the axe that looks like this, that I said I liked, as well as Omen and Fate. This came out at the same time as those. Next you have Terminus, which is only recent. This came out with the Oblivion and Centurion skin, which is pretty cool. Venus Flyer, this came out for Flytrap. You know, I got the whole set. Next you have Viceroy Mark 1, which, you know, it's a car as a glider. You know, who doesn't like a car as a glider? Obviously, Wings of Valor, you know, Season 4 glider, nothing really to say. Blue Streak, this is the PS4 exclusive glider. This came out when the female PS4 skin came out. It's a Feathered Flyer, which is the Ravens glider. You know, pretty cool. Always liked it, always been a fan. Next we have Forerunner, which is Vertex's glider. You know, it's pretty sick. Got no complaints. Googly, you know, this came out with Tomato Heads and the Axeroni pickaxe came out. You know, really like it. Again, got no complaints. You know, who could not love the, you know, who could not love the googly eyes? Next, you've got Gumdrop, which is an incredibly old glider. This glider is so old, it's actually insane. Libre, this glider's only recently came out with the Masked Hero and the Dynamo skin came out, the Mexican Wrestlers. I actually really like it. It's basically the same as the Ravens glider, but, you know, I really like it because it has, like, red lines that kind of pulsate off the back of the wings. Next we have Prismatic, which obviously goes with the pickaxe that I have. I can't remember what it's Pris something. But yeah, it goes with the pickaxe. So I bought the pickaxe and then the glider came out the next day. So, you know, I got the glider. Rainbow Rider, this came out Season 4. You know, I mean, who doesn't like rainbows? You know, I mean, come on. Next you have Stage Dive, which I actually don't ever see this glider ever. I don't see anyone ever use it, which is pretty cool. You know, because, you know, I own it. This came out when the again when the Pink Guitar Woman came out, same as the Anarchy Axe. These all sort of came out at the same time, and I just thought they would look pretty sick. Starry Flight. It's an unusual glider, you know, obviously because it doesn't have the whole, you know, glider aspect. It's literally just a painting with a couple of straps on it. Pretty cool. Came out when Rapscallion came out. Sugar Crush Season 4 glider. Don't really like it. Voyager. I believe I bought this. But it actually, apparently, it was rumoured to be coming out as a free glider. How true that is, I don't know. Obviously, now we've got Carbon. Pretty standard glider. I'm pretty sure this came out in Season 3. Shit. Now we have the Checker. You know, pretty cool. Nothing really to say. Obviously, now we have Cruiser, which is Season 5, which I actually quite like. It's pretty solid. Downshift. You know, I don't actually know how this came about. I don't think I bought it. It must have been part of a Battle Pass thing. Glow Rider. You know, obviously came out with the Nightlight and all the other shit. I actually really like this glider. I like the whole set that goes with it. Next you have Goalbound, which, you know, obviously for the football. Hot Rod. Simple, but really cool glider. Really like the little flaming skull on the top. Next we have the Jolly Roger. Which obviously goes to the survival specialist, but a lot of people say this glider goes with the Skull Trooper, but whatever works, works. You have Petunia, which is a really old glider. Oh my god. But yeah, next we have the Petunia. Pretty solid. Again, it's really old, but bought it quite a while ago. Not when it first came out, but quite a while ago. Next, you have the Royal X glider, which is a Season 2 glider. Pretty cool. Not many people have it. Obviously, now we have Sir Glider the Brave, which again is a Season 2 glider, because it goes with the whole Knights theme with the blue Knights that you get in the Battle Pass. Storm Sigil, pretty cool. Came with Battle Hound and the Highland Warrior. Obviously, now we get onto the umbrellas. Obviously, we've got the Season 5 umbrella. Pretty cool. I really like this one. We have the Founders Glider, because obviously I bought Save the World. We have the Founders Umbrella, again, because you've got a win after buying Save the World. Obviously, now I've got the bog standard glider. Then you have the Paper Parasol, a Victory Umbrella for Battle Royale Season 3. Victory Umbrella for hand. Then we've got the Snowflake, which is the Season 2 umbrella. Umbrella. A Victory Umbrella handcrafted from locally sourced snowflakes. So not a lot of people have this, but you have to get a win in Season 2 to be able to obtain this. So obviously, this is you'll never ever be able to obtain this again. Obviously, you've got the standard umbrella and then the Season 4 umbrella. I think this is actually the worst looking one out of them all. I think obviously this one and this one are probably my favourites. Okay, so obviously now we have the emotes. I have a lot of emotes. I basically have every bought emote in the game. There's a few of them that I don't have, but I have basically 90% of them, I'd say. So I'm just going to show, obviously, the dance move, and then, that will probably be it. I'm not going to talk through them. Some of my favourites are down here, as you can see. These are probably the ones that I use the most. Obviously, Floss Season 2, so, I have to have that on there. Infinite Dab, Twist, True Heart, Laugh It Up, just in case I'm in a BM mood. And obviously, Emote 1 is for whatever, because obviously I use this one in the lobby. So obviously I'm just going to go through them, show you the dances. I'm sure most of you have seen all the dances anyway, but I'm just going to go through and show you them anyway. Oh, boys and girls, that is going to be it for this video. Hopefully you did enjoy. Obviously, I know this video was a bit of a long one, but I did warn you at the beginning that it was going to be a bit of a long one. So, thank you guys for watching. Hope you guys did enjoy. And I will see you guys in the next video. Peace out, and goodbye.
Tell me that you